You know, we started this 9 years ago because we felt that there was a dialogue in southeastern Michigan that was not happening. People who live in Macomb and Washtenaw and Oakland and Wayne County coming together, black and white, having conversations about our city, our region, honest conversations about what's going on in our town. And I've been just overwhelmed by the response.
With all due respect to Mike Ilitch's Tigers and Red Wings, this might be the hottest ticket in town this morning.
Forum 2.
Everyone likes to talk about change. Very few people like to do it. Change is a really good idea until it affects you.
MIchigan Chronicle's Pancakes and Politics, the Speakers Forum, where the conversations continue to grow and empower.
I'm looking forward to hearing what the governor really has to say to explain in terms of how his agenda has helped or hasn't helped Michigan.
We've created nearly 250,000 private sector jobs, just slightly over 250,000 private sector jobs. And you ask, what kind of jobs are those? They're good jobs. We're number 4 in the country in high-paying jobs.
The governor's about positive, relentless energy, right? And we're going to hear about what's going on in our state. There's a lot going on in our state, obviously, in terms of business, in terms of, where jobs are being created.
Let's keep up the more and better jobs. We still have too many people looking for a position, either unemployed or underemployed. There's opportunities out there. In fact, we have nearly 70,000 open jobs in Michigan today. Let's fill those jobs.
Obviously, what's going on in Detroit, the bankruptcy has to, get it through its process. But there's a lot going on in Detroit also. We should be very happy about, and very, the outcomes look good the next few months as well as the next couple of years.
And we need to come up with an effective education for all students. It needs to be based on common sense, and we need to prepare our students for a career and for life.
Well, the governor knows this is a great forum, a business forum, for him to announce anything that he might be interested in talking about, whether it's business, education. Certainly education is key, to the redevelopment of this area. So we'd love to hear more about education and the business plans.
We're putting payment plans in place to be financially responsible for the long term. I'm proud to say I'm the token CPA governor in the country. It is really hard work. Don't take that for granted at all. But isn't it worth it? We're cleaning up 50 years of mess. This is a case on my cousin's contract. His company's been doing office furniture with the state of Michigan for decades. He has a contract to do office furniture with the state of Michigan. You know when that contract was done? Before I took office.
Well, we asked the governor how he could justify calling for cuts to education and raising taxes on seniors and middle-class families while doubling office furniture spending with a firm owned by his cousin. He didn't answer that. This governor, again, while cutting education, taxing seniors and middle class, took office furniture spending from $19 million to $41 million with a firm owned by his cousin.
We're doing stuff today that's going to give awesome opportunity in addition to what we can do in 2014 and 15. Because remember what we took on? We took on a lot of problems that happened over the last 50, 60 years. And one of the commitments I did make is I'm going to clean up as many of those as possible. So we and our kids don't have to deal with those same problems.
Well, first of all, I'm really pleased that the governor of the state of Michigan would feel it important to come to speak to folks on Pancakes and Politics, particularly since it's sponsored by the MIchigan Chronicle, an African-American newspaper, so I'm good about that. He's focusing on all the positive, and clearly there are some negatives. So my perspective is that, do I agree with everything? No, but am I happy that he's focusing on early childhood, because that's a big piece of the puzzle? Yes, I am. Am I happy that he's focusing on jobs? I'm happy about that. The way to get there, I think, oftentimes is why we disagree. But again, to have the governor of the state of Michigan continue to come to speak to us at Pancakes and Politics, sponsored by our African-American newspaper, I think is amazing.
MIchigan Chronicle's Pancakes and Politics, the Speakers Forum, where the conversations continue to grow and empower.